You are one identity shift away from experiencing everything that you want. You are one identity shift away from manifesting, whether it's a specific person, the loving, committed relationship, the money, the success, the booming business, the dream job, the dream house, the car, whatever it is that you are wanting in this lifetime. You are the creator of your life. You are all that is, which means that you hold all of the power. So instead of giving your power away to anything else outside of yourself, instead of letting other people's projections or opinions, which again can actually be judgments and negative assumptions that you actually hold inside of yourself, and they're just being reflected back to you, and you're perceiving that because that's the identity that you're in. And also, as well, your desires are not separate from you. If you're believing that your desires are separate from you, then again, you're giving your power away to something outside of yourself. You're giving your power away to your desires when you're saying that I have to have that in order to feel a certain way or in order to think a certain way about myself first. So this is really about reclaiming your power, owning your power, recognizing that you're all it is. So you have the power within yourself to choose a different identity. What I mean by that is you're always getting who it is that you're being. You're always experiencing who it is that you're being. So we have infinite versions of ourselves that we can select and choose. You're not manifesting a specific outcome, situation, or desire. You're actually choosing and selecting the version of yourself that already has it, which means that think of it like you're playing a character or you're playing a role as someone who has it, right? So ask yourself right now, are you playing the role of the character who has what they want, who has the love, who has the money, who has the life that they want to live, who is happy within themselves, who is confident, who has the body that they want, who, feels beautiful? Or are you playing the role of the character who doesn't have what they want? So ask yourself that and know that you can literally choose a new identity in this moment right now, because all there is this present moment. And the more that you return to this new identity of the person who has what they want, the version of you that has what you want, the more that you're solidifying that, you are making that your new normal, your new identity, your new natural. So the mirror, your reality, your relationships, your bank account, your career, your business, your life has to reflect all of that. Okay, so you are always selecting versions of yourself through what you are agreeing to, the assumptions, the beliefs that you're subscribing to. So let's take two different roles or two different characters. So one character is playing the role of someone who is unlucky in love. They experience, they believe that people always leave, that they aren't loved or chosen. And therefore, the lens that they see other people through, no matter what other people show up as, they're going to see love, they're going to see relationships through that lens, because that's what they are, that's their perspective, that's what they're assuming to be true. So that's really all they can see. No matter how someone is showing up, they're going to start to, even if someone's showing up amazing, right? Like say this person is experiencing someone who's showing up amazing, they're ticking all the boxes. But then because of their negative assumptions and beliefs about love and relationships, they start to question it. They start to fear that it's going to end. It's not going to work out. What if this person doesn't commit to me? What if I get hurt? All of these fears start to come up. Then they start reacting to it, right? So, and then the person leaves, the person disappears, creating a self-fulfilling prophecy. Now let's take another character who's playing the role of always chosen, always loved, safe and secure in love and relationships. People always stay. Their relationships always work out. They are always the chosen one. Anyone is lucky to be with them. They know that no one compares to them, that they have the best luck in love, and they always have the best relationships. They always have and always will. So now, when they're seeing through that lens, that perspective, then they are experiencing that identity reflected back to them. So they can have the exact same person, the exact same love interest showing up in the exact same way. And even if something happens in the way that maybe is like seemingly unwanted, unfavorable, like, I don't know, someone doesn't text them back or someone doesn't call them back, they don't see that as rejection. They just see it as like, oh yeah, like, of course they're going to get back to me later. They're probably just doing something, they have their own lives and I'm just going to go enjoy mine. And I'm so excited to talk to this person later. The identity that the second person is showing up from, right? The second role character, they're going to see through a different perspective. They're going to see love and relationships and other people, men or women, through a different lens. And therefore, they're going to get different results. They're going to be able to sustain a thriving relationship because they have expectations, they have assumptions that actually match that. So the same goes for money, right? If you have a role, a character that has the identity, the assumptions that money always runs out, that money has to be a struggle, that it never lasts, or you always have to save for a rainy day, all of those sorts of assumptions, then they're going to experience a world of lack because they're seeing through a perspective of lack with money. Whereas if you choose a role, a character that has the identity, the assumptions, the beliefs, the expectations that money is so easy to make, it's always there, that they always have more than enough money, that money is so easy to make, it's so easy to keep, it's so easy to save, it's so easy to invest, and money just loves them, is always there for them, it's always consistent, they're just always thriving with money, that it's always been easy for them and always will be easy for them, that they will always have more than enough. Then they, again, will experience a completely different reality with money because they're going to see through the lens of there always being more than enough money. So they're going to see opportunities to make money. They're going to attract opportunities to make more money. And they're going to have ideas that will lead them to making more money. Like, that is literally how identity shifting works. You select the role or the character that has the identity, that has a set of assumptions and beliefs about your specific desires that match with you already having it, with you experiencing it. So ask yourself, if I was to choose the character, the role, the version of myself that already has what I want, what would be my set of assumptions? What would be my set of beliefs? Who is that identity? Who is that version of myself? And choose that identity every single day. So whether it's through just deciding from your power, whether it's declaring it, affirming it, stating it out loud, writing it down, scripting, visualizing yourself already having that. So that's indicating to your subconscious mind, that is who I am, that is what I experience with love, with money, with my life, then you will completely start to shift your reality when you continue to choose and select that identity again and again and again and again, and show up as that character, as that role that already has the love, already has the relationship, already has the money, the success, the clients, the business, the career, the dream life that you want, okay? So have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Also, for anyone who wants to work with me, the link will be down below.